Welcome to this series where we are playing as a fugitive in No Man's Sky. That means we are playing on permadeath with the hardest settings, and we are unable to engage with any of the NPC factions. Now, in the last part, we were wandering across this radioactive planet looking for, well, graves and crashed ships. Didn't really have that much luck. And then after the video, I carried on playing, looking for the final creature on the planet. And I found it in a lake which is just nearby. I've also found a drop pod, and which seems to be becoming a bit of a feature of this series, that I always seem to find a drop pod, and I've already made the resources for this so I can get in there. I'm gonna pick up here. There's part of me that would like to keep expanding this technology, but at the same time I'm not quite so sure, because I would really like an extra. I think I'm going to put an extra slot up there. Actually, no, we're going to put it there. No, we're going to put it there, because then what that will mean is I can then should be able to pick you up and send you up there, which gives me a slot there for if I want to deconstruct anything. And that's probably a good segue into saying, as usual, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. And one thing I did get, I'm just going to sit in the ship while I do this. One comment I did get was from Snafu, who said about why was I keeping the cadmium and emerald. And I think it's a little bit of wishful thinking, in the sense that, well, for two reasons really. One is if I damage any of these and I have to repair them, I've got the cadmium and emerald on kind of on tap to be able to do the repair. Plus I've got this wishful thinking that I may actually get an upgrade to my warp drive. And then that kind of led in, and suddenly occurred to me, I thought, well, why am I kind of hauling it around in this ship when I've got this ship? So if I jump into this one, which is originally going to be my primary ship, but it suddenly occurred to me that it's not really my primary ship anymore. So I'm kind of keeping this as an emergency reserve. And I think I'm going to do is put the chromatic metal in here. And what I've done is I've put the cadmium and emerald in here, and a few other bits and pieces like this resonance rendezvous beacon, so that if we get to a point where we've actually got an advanced mining drill, we could possibly use that to try and get a sentinel ship. And the other thing I've also done is there was a couple of hyperdrive upgrades in here, which I've now taken out and put on the other ship. I've also got this very nice upgrade here, but unfortunately I can't get any deuteronium. And as far as I know, because you used to be able to have to get the deuteronium from plants, but I don't think you can anymore now. So I think the only way you can really get deuteronium, just get into this to make sure I take off in the right ship. I think the only way you can get deuteronium is actually by manufacturing it, unless I can find a planet with it on. And it'd be really nice if I could fix that upgrade, because then I could take it out and put it in here, and that would give me more range on the pulse engine. You can see here now I've got 3 upgrades around the hyperdrive. And that means I've now got a range of 356 light years on this ship, which is reasonable, is probably the polite way of saying it. So that is the current situation. What I want to do in this part is we're going to move on to another planet, but before that I'm just going to come into here. We're going to claim the 2,000 odd things. So I've now got 20,000 in nanites and nearly 29 million in money, because I'm kind of making money but I'm not actually spending any. Oops. Now the decision I've got to make is, do I stay in this system or do I go to a new system? I think what we might do is we'll get up into space, because we finished with this planet, because, well, again, returning to the comment, I think somebody posted a comment saying that on each planet there are multiple grave sites. Unfortunately they seem to be eluding me. But I think we could possibly go to that planet. That looks a bit small. And that will also give me an opportunity to... Oops, we got a milestone. Thank you, game. What milestone we got here? We are now a compiler. We've discovered all the species on 6 planets. Thank you. So what I'm thinking is that if we get up into space, and what we'll do is we'll try and fly to maybe an unknown planet and see if we can... Oh, great. They're all... See, there's like... that looks potential. We've been there, boring, nothing there. I think that's the one with aggressive sentinels on. That's the one with fungus on. Just get through these rings, I think. What have we got over there? Oh, we've got a humid planet there with paraffinium and cobalt and activated copper. I think, mate, what we'll do is we'll fly towards that one and we'll do a quick put down. But what I'm looking for is something with a bit of range. So I'm hoping that we will get a random trader in space. So that's the first thing I want to do. So we're going to keep flying and see if that actually happens. Oh well, that's so much for that idea. We've flown all the way to the humid planet and we got absolutely no reaction whatsoever. I think we're coming down on so what we're going to do is break through the atmosphere. It looks a little bit like we may actually be on a planet with a lot of water. Now that could be useful because if you've got a lot of water, that will concentrate the buildings. But the only downside is that we're going to be, oops, hitting the ground. I can't even see the ground. I'm not sure if we're actually in a storm or anything. All right, this is... Okay, I think I've just flown over. Yeah, we're in the middle of a storm, which isn't helping matters very much. Right, I can actually see the ground now. I think the white square is actually the other ship that we summoned in. I think the game kind of remembers where things are. Right, we're just gonna kind of throw out scan. We've got a couple of buildings on the horizon, so we're just kind of... It says unknown building. I'm just curious, what would be an unknown building on the edge of an island? We've got to land anyway to claim the planet, so... Right, we're on first contact, intensive heat rays. Got just symbol. Well, it was telling me that there was a... There it is there. What was that? I'm sure I thought I saw something. Okay, we got... it's just what we call it on projectile ammunition. Not really that interested in that. Start the process of scanning, because of course that's that 333,000. Creature found, heaviest life form. So we've so what we'll do is just see, got 10 creatures on here. Looks like always active, flying. We got cobalt, paraffinium. So we got this one here. So it's actually, it's not exactly small, but it's not exactly big as well. I'm just wondering if we can get an opportunity to, because things will be a bit concentrated due to the water, but we're going to give it a go. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to fly across the surface very slowly looking for markers. We got some markers here, but these are basically knowledge stones. We're flying south at the moment, but I just want to go and check out that building. Then maybe we're well. How far around the planet are we? We're kind of about near the top, so because it doesn't make any difference whether we go north or south. Right, looks like we've got onto a little bit of a bigger landmass, so I think we're gonna land here so I can scan some creatures and things. Make sure the ship is fully charged. Right, there's some creatures over there. We want to scan them. We'll scan as many creatures as we can see. Got him. I mean, 3 creatures is 1,000,000 credits, so it's certainly worth, even if we don't get all the creatures on the planet. I think if we can get the basic ones, almost like there's a big lump of paraffinium there floating up in the sky. Okay, we're going to go for the quick win, and then maybe we'll just move on. Let's see, so more there. Of course, we're going to scan the plants as well. Of course, I'm not going to make so much money from minerals now because I took away the thingy bob. So we're just going to still 39,000 for each rock I scan or plant. Plants would probably be worth a bit more. Here we are. So we're just going to go for the quick win. Paraffinium there. Not subterranean relic. Got a buried cache down over there. We'll just wander off in that direction. I think it's time to go to a new system. Hopefully we'll find something that's a little bit more interesting. I mean, it's a hot planet, but hottest temperature 142 degrees Celsius. That's warm. Right, we're going to go up into space and go to a new system. I've got the warp fuel. I must admit, I am kind of, at the moment, it may seem a little bit odd, but I am a little bit inclined to some of them, like the colder radioactive and toxic planets. I know the kind of the paradise planets are good, but I kind of find the other planets a little bit more interesting. So where are we going to go? I think I don't want to go current. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, dissonant. Oh yeah, we're going there. Oh well, it had to happen sooner or later. Okay. Oops. I don't want to fight pirates. I suppose I could beat up a few, even if I can't, because we might get some rewards. Got 7 pirates. Okay, we're going to beat it. I don't really want to take on 7. Right, we'll head for the nearest planet. We got 1 reward. I don't have enough sodium really to fight 7 pirates. If it'd been 2 or 3, I might have gone for it. Where are you? No, there's multiple attacking me. And again, you're going to kind of come right at me. Right, we've got a star shield. Okay. I know we're technically attacking our own brethren, but where are you? Guys, this guy's quick. Right, we've got another suspicious package. That might get them off my tail. Right, what we got here? Unknown planet. Okay, this is where we're going. It's a nuclear planet, gamma, uranium. We're going to need to stock up on some sodium, make some sodium nitrate. And we're just put down on here so that we can get away from the freighter flight. This planet doesn't look very level, which is a little bit of a cause for concern. Right, we're just going to change back to... Why is it? Why have I got errors? That because heading channel friends. I don't think I'm supposed to be talking to you, but. In speech set of current input distress coordinates. Okay. Pre-recorded hologram. Okay. I only did that so I could get me radar back. Right. Let's just look for somewhere to put down. There we are. We got base. We are going north, so this is as good as anywhere else. So and there's no landing pad to kind of suck me in. I can't land on a pad by accident. Right, first things first, let's look at the system. Oh, we got a couple of small moons on here. Right, we need to get off so we can claim the planet. There we are. So we've claimed the planet. Start the process of scanning. Yep. Just grab that, grab that. Of course, we can't go in the buildings, but we should be able to get the... Oh! Oh, there it is. About to say there's no damaged machinery. Get rid of the viscous fluids. And we got some nanites. Thank you, game. Always wanted some nanites. Right, so what have we got on this planet? We've got 6 creatures, which would give us 1,500 nanites. We've got uranium, copper, cobalt. We got a perilous combat level, which means that if we hang around on these planets, we're going to get bounced by various creatures. Get the scanning underway. Knowledge stone over there. We've got some rocks and stuff in the horizon, which we can scan as well. Any other? Got some creatures over there. Hopefully we can get those in range. There we are. Just jump back in the ship for the moment. Take stock. Right, we got a suspicious package tech. We got here. Oh, Okay, we've got double analysis. That's probably nothing. Nanites. Okay, suspicious packet arms. We got a cyclone module. Banned starship. Okay. Now this isn't really going to do us any good, is it? For a cyclone ballista, I think we will dismantle that for the wiring loom and the cadmium. We can send that to. There, we got excess silver now. If I've got an opportunity like that to get some wiring looms, so I can repair the slots in the other ship, and of course it also means we're going to build up a reserve for the emergency broadcast repeater. What is an emergency broadcast repeater? Is that okay, let me just where are you? Let me just get up into space. We'll go and check that. I mean, it gives me a target. Oh, this is a village. We can't go there. We're not allowed in there, are we? Well, that's the first one of the series. It's effectively a town that we could take over, but it's not an outlaw settlement, so we can't really go there. Where are we on the planet now? We're right down the bottom. So if we start going north now, yeah, I've forgotten all about those towns. Right, I'm just gonna do a very slow drift across the surface, looking for anything of value. Now, I'm aware that this isn't going to be particularly that interesting, but I'm going to do it for about 10-15 minutes or so, just to see if I can turn anything up. But of course, what I'll do is I'll edit out the boring, so I'll only come back if anything interesting shows up. Okay guys, welcome back. I've been flying north for about 15 minutes. Found absolutely nothing, and not even some of the buildings are actually showing up. So what we're going to do is get up into space, and we're going to scan the planets and see if we can find the dissonance planets. So we're going to get up into space. We can't afford to hang around too much. What we've got there, that's a lifeless planet. That's about as good as pretty useless. I'm just gonna change to third person. Right, so gonna pulse away so we can turn around and look at what planets we've got around. What have we got over there? That's the lifeless planet. Got something on the far side of the. Okay, we've got an unknown planet there. Got God knows what else flying in around me. Right, that's the one with the dissonance. I can't even pronounce it today for some reason. Strangely, it's a low atmosphere planet. I'm not exactly sure how that will work in our favour, but we're going to go and check it out. Right, we might actually have a trader. Oh yes, thank you, game. Examine cargo manifest. Right, time to sell off as much as we can. Right, we're going to sell an elegant statue, minus 3.8. Undiscovered leaflets. Get rid of that. Oh well, haha. Preserve fish eggs, sell that. Sell the platinum, don't really need it. Sell the storm crystals, curious bones, and the compressors. Sell the cargo bulkhead because we can't export. Salvage frigate module, yes, we'll sell those. Aged bones, polyfibers. Keep the repair kit and the cadmium. Right, what have you got in offer in return? Got a defense chip. We could do it. Nothing else. Okay. Just double check that we've sold everything that I can. Last. Clear to proceed. Yes, thank you, game. And we'll go to this planet. We're gonna have a problem landing on this planet. We've got to find a little bit of flat terrain to land on now. Might be... Is that flat? Well, there's a dissonance. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll try and do a bit of low-level flying. Now, the problem we're going to have, the fact that we will not really have... I mean, I don't really want to hike across this lot. Okay, welcome back. I've been wandering across the planet looking, and I've got a fugitive coming in. There's a good chance he may actually attack me, because I have been attacked before, and even though technically he's off planet. I'm not finding anything at the moment. I've kind of got into an area which is slightly flatter than before, but I'm not finding anything of great interest at the moment. That's probably the fugitive up there showing on the radar. What's that there? That's shards. Oh wow, okay, we... Right, I've finally found a... on the ground here, so we're just going to land. At least this ground's a little bit leveler. Radiant shard, radiant shard. Right. There's a dissonance radiator. Oops. We'll stand well back. Hopefully we won't attract the attention. Got an inverted mirror. That's not particularly great. Just gonna... Okay. Oh. I don't know if these guys will... I take that. So we found our first dissonance mirror, inverted mirror. Just show you here. Used for upgrading, yes, I know, but I was hoping for a... Let's put this in the starship, actually. I was hoping for a... There's another one here, actually. Okay. So it looks like we might have a concentration here. That was a bit antisocial. I've got taken damage on one of my shields. We don't have enough sodium. Where is that? Okay. Actually, I'm just going to try something. Where's my ship gone? Two can play at this game. Oops, no. Okay, guys, welcome back. We've got found another resonator. Next fun bit is actually trying to find somewhere to land. I'm gonna try and land a little bit of a distance away. Yeah. Another inverted mirror. I think that's 3 I've got now. Just jump back into the ship. Leave again. Yeah, I've got 3 now. Got 3 inverted mirrors, a little bit of what we call it. So I'm not having much luck at the moment trying to find the map which should take us to a location where we may have a chance at getting a pretty good what we call it, multi-tool. Of course, finding the ship would be even better, but right guys, I'm just going to keep exploring because I really would like to find the map to the next step in this mission, simply because if I can do that, I can get the possibility of getting a Sentinel multi-tool, and then also we'll also get a location of a crashed ship, and then but the problem is we won't be able to fix it very easily simply because we don't have an advanced mining beam. So I'm just going to keep flying and see if I can find another one. Okay, we just found another resonator. Just put the ship down. It should be in that way. There it is over there. Pretty long range shot at it. Got another inverted mirror. Let's just get over here, see if we can find nothing else here. Time to go. Okay, we got sentinels coming in. Right, let's get up into space so we can run away. We're gonna have to come back to here. Right, I'm in trouble, guys. Just got to get away from these idiots. Just got to keep flying. Problems are amongst freighters now. Oh, just couldn't engage the warp drive. Right, we're gonna have another crack at this guy. He keeps coming in, getting in the way. Shields. Right, we're gonna have to warp out of here. I can't shake them off, and they're multiplying, so we're gonna have to get out of here. Right, we've got to go, guys. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to... Oh, there's another dissonant system there. We're going. Okay. First contact. We've got 4 planets, 2 moons. Hopefully this will be a little bit more peaceful. Yeah, that was getting a little bit out of control. Right, we've got ancient bones grammar. I need to get down and replenish my resources because they were draining away my sodium and nitrate. So that was a little bit too much. I've also taken damage on one of my shields. So we're going to need to find somewhere to put down. Right, we've just flown over a building, but that's okay. What's that there? Oops. I think we're... Oh, no, don't really want to put down there. We'll just put down here and take stock of the situation. I mean, I had another 6 shields, so we've got 2 out of 3 inverted mirrors. I think I've got another 2 inverted mirrors there. So we got a pile of inverted mirrors, but we don't have anything else there. We need some sodium to repair my shield there, and we need sodium to repair this one as well. So we'll put the chromatic metal in. Luckily, I've got a wiring loom. That. How come I just... It's repaired. That's repaired. We just need sodium for that. Did I have 2 wiring looms then? No, we're 1 missing on that. Okay, so we need a wiring loom to repair that. That's not quite so important because I can work on that. But we have repaired we need some sodium to repair the starship shield. I could... Actually, can I... use pin to detail. Okay. So that's saying that's repaired. It's this one. Okay. I'm a bit confused. So that's repaired, but it's saying this one isn't. But I'm definitely a little bit confused here, guys, because it's saying that's repaired, that's repaired. Now it's saying this one's not repaired. Right, we've got 8 creatures. Right, so we've got to spend some time down on this planet. Right, scan. I need some sodium. Yeah, thank you, game. Gonna go and get some. Let's scan the plant while we're at it. Right, I'm just gonna have a wander around. See if I can find some sodium. There's a creature there. Get, start scanning the creatures. Knowledge stone there. Another sodium there. Does that give me 50 sodium? Right, so that's repaired. Get back to the ship. Scan all the plants on the way through as well. The good thing is we are in another dissonant system, so there's a possibility we might have a bit better luck in this system than the last one, because that planet with was just pretty rough, to be honest. Right, let's just jump into the ship. It's still saying that that is repaired, so I'm pretty sure I only had one. What we call it? I'm pretty sure I only had one wiring loom, so I'm not exactly sure where that's coming from. I'm a bit mystified. Let's just store the dissonant stuff down the bottom here. Probably don't need that, but we'll keep it for the moment. Right. We've got sodium nitrate, which we can convert. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is go out and collect the necessary sodium to do repair the ship. And then I think what we'll do in the next part is explore this planet, see what we can find here. And also, I think we've got an opportunity to... We've got uranium, we could get some ancient bones to make some money. We've got the conflict level's medium actually now, so it's not, probably might not be quite so hostile as it was before. We've got a couple of small moons in this system as well, which could be worth checking out. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.